Ladies and gentlemen, hey, welcome back there. We've had some technical difficulties there, if you can tell. Sorry about that. Hey, this is old Fireball Woody, and I got, hey, our one and only lone Canadian, Mr. Brad Kirby, in here with me there. Hey, Brad, how you doing, bud?
Woody, I'd be better if technology didn't exist at this point, to be honest.
Hey, I can agree
Better
with you
if
100% on that.
technology didn't exist at this point, yeah, to be
Like,
like it's
Hey,
such
I
a
can agree
weird
with you
thing, and like
100%.
now when I shut all the technology down and just have iRacing going, it's just perfect. So uh I don't know what's going on tonight, but that's all right. We'll keep it going. We are working lap number 21 right now, quarter of the way through this race. Trevor's Lasny out in front, Levi McCarty second place. And Nick, no, sorry, that's Brian Dublé in third.
Yep, we got double trouble running third there. And hey, Brad, I'm going to send you something here. You can try to see if it takes and helps you. We might be able to get by with it without going choppy. We'll sure give it a shot there once it settles in. That way you can see the stream and see what I see as we're having a good race here. We had a little caution there, and I believe it's going to freeze on me. So I'm going to have to drop that screen share and kick it
Yeah.
out. I'll for that, y'all. But hey, we're doing everything in our power to try to make this race the best race. It is a playoff race. We had some technical difficulties, but we are doing the most excellent job trying to take care of y'all and give y'all a good show tonight.
Yeah, this is what, as I said before, this is what the off season is going to be for. But obviously, just getting a little ahead of ourselves, want to get it done, try and implement a few different things tonight. That might make it a little bit cooler. But I mean, in the meantime, I did end up getting Streamlabs for the reason of almost console gaming because they did update a thing today for Xboxes. We are seeing a little bit of an incident in the back there between look like Joe Tardif and Byron Jones a little bit farther back in the field. Or sorry, Dominic Previte.
See if we can get back here to Dom here. Got
Oh
one.
no. Yeah.
I got one program shut down here, and I apologize for that. But I'm gonna try to bring it back up and see if it will take and take care of our problems here. Hopefully, things will go right here. Is trying to bring this up here, and we'll see if it stays going live, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I apologize for all the technical difficulties here. I'm just waiting on my SDK to load back up here, and we'll see if we can get this going here without taking and causing major problems. As we watching Mr. Don Previte right now, and hey, we're gonna go towards the front, but up here, Mr. Levi McCartney, as he's doing a great job there running first with Trevor Zielinski behind him and Mr. Brian Dublé pulling up second. Hey, and got my buddy pulling up fourth back here, or fifth, Mr. Tony Rassler there. If you take a look back at Tony there, he's fighting with Josh Roberts and Byron Jones back here. We got a good battle going on there. And we go back up here. If we go down to Joe Tardif, they run in seventh there. As well, we go to the chopper view there, and we'll take and try to give y'all some of the best looks as we possibly can there. We're back to TV one. You see Mr. Joe Tardif and Mr. Number 87 there. Lord, I keep getting all these names mixed up here, but I will get them right there, Brad. Can you see what's going on up there with Joe and them?
Yeah, James Langevin in the 87 there, fighting for position, got a little bit of a mark there on the left side of that truck, as you can see, but fighting with that 48. Just to go back a little bit, you were talking about Tony Wrestler, really impressive job last night. He got that sixth and final playoff position at the end of the race last night, under yeah, amazing circumstances. He was on the outside looking in and was able to just sneak his way in and probably made himself one of the happiest dudes. And now he's back here fighting for the top three in the truck series tonight. So look for Tony to make some big moves tonight, as we do see James gaining a little bit more ground on the 48 here. Gonna make a move probably down the backstretch here. Joe Tardif, though, also having a great run in the seventh place. Didn't have a good run last night, but looking to rebound from that, Woody.
Almost definitely. He's doing a great job out there. Uh, we're still having a few technical problems. I had to shut down SDK live timing, so I apologize if we're not able to give you the camera views that you want tonight. We don't know what happened, but we think it's part of SDK. So I'm going to try to stay right here the way I got it, and hopefully we can give you all a good stream and try to give you a good race there as well. We're watching Levi McCartney there out in front there, which he is actually running first with Trevor in second and Brian Dublé in third there, Brad.
Yeah, it's been a great race so far. Just keeping moderations on everything going on here, but next week will be a lot different for sure. We'll make sure everything is good for Las Vegas. Obviously, we'll have to do a couple of testing things to figure out what's going on, but it could have also just be one of those nights where technology just doesn't want to work for us because everything was the same as last night and nothing really changed. Track size really doesn't matter, so really confused as to what went on, but we'll figure it out. But there is a huge battle right now going on for that first place position. Levi McCarty, he's not alone up there. He's got Trevor right there on his rear end. He's got Brian there. Tony Wrestler's right there. Josh Roberts, guys who we haven't seen really up at the front during the season, but we're now seeing them turn it on in the playoffs. Woody, uh, even Byron Jones there, one of the Texas winner from this year. Let's talk a little bit about Byron. Man, great looking paint scheme in that 55, and he is looking to put himself into the championship six.
Yeah, he is. He's done a lot of announcing on Tuesday nights, and I do it on Wednesdays. So I let him race the trucks, and he's doing the most excellent job there, uh, driving up through the field there. In sixth place there, so he's doing great. And hey, I'm proud of him. The old announcer can get out there and race a little bit. And hey, like I said, I'm sorry that you're having to watch the leader constantly, but it's kind of hard to change the trucks and everything without the program that we usually use without going into the iRacing itself. So if you're out there in Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, if you want to see a particular driver, wrestler, listen to me. Hey, I got wrestling on the brain. Just text it. Hey, I'm watching chat and everything, and I'll just switch to it in iRacing and give you a good view there. I apologize again for it, but we're doing our best to try to make this at least a stream going to you.
For sure, Woody. And luckily enough for us, we have a couple of more events this week to try and sort it out as well. As we have coming up on Friday night, the off-season modifieds have their all-star race, middle of the season for them. Going to be a fun one, 50 laps at New Hampshire, so that's Friday night. You can catch us on Topp eSports, and then Saturday, we do 100 laps, or 125 laps, sorry, at New Hampshire. So it's a back-to-back. Pretty interesting, going to be fun. I've never done really a back-to-back in one league, so it's going to be cool to call two races in a row. I'm excited for that one, Woody, definitely.
Is that Saturday night?
Yeah, if, they do their all-star race on Friday, and then they have their regular race Saturday
Okay, and that's
again.
the off-season modifieds.
Yes, sir.
All righty, I'll be there because I definitely don't want to be square. Hey, we've only had one caution, ladies and gentlemen, and like I said, I know Shasta's probably out there watching. If she is, they can say hey. Anybody out there watching, go ahead and type in chat. Tell me who your favorite driver is. I'll get you a shot of him, one way or another. Hey, we will get you a shot of him, but let's see who's out there and let's give us a shout. Put in who you want to see. I'll get on that truck and we'll take and do it because this is not the easiest thing to do without our SDK program. So we're doing everything we can to try to make this race a great one for you.
We definitely are, and as we're looking back up front, we are seeing the 51 and 23 really heating up here. Unlike last night where Levi controlled pretty much 100% of that race, Woody, we are seeing Trevor really pouring it on here, but I mean, Levi still looks pretty relaxed in that 51. He seems to be hitting his marks every turn. What can Trevor do to get around Levi, and when's he going to make that move, do you think?
Well, Trevor's going to make his move later on. He's got a strategy going and everything. I found out last night, he hurt his one of his wrists. I'm not for sure which one it is. And he was driving last night without his wrist brace on. And he said he was having a terrible time trying to drive. So I believe he's got his wrist brace on tonight. And he'll make his move when it's right. You'll watch old Trevor, that Topp eSports driver there. He'll definitely be making that move there. And y'all keep your eyes out on these two guys later on. You might see them running some races out there, running the Topp eSports and everything, and Wolf Pumps and all that good stuff. So keep your eyes on Levi McCartney and Trevor Zielinski there, and show them some love if you see them out there racing. We definitely would appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. And another one up there having a great run after last night. Seven Crawford in the 77 as well. Really pouring it on there, but has a lot of left side damage. He's actually going to bring it into the pits this lap, as well as the 87, the 48. Trevor Zelazny, the 51 of Levi McCarty. So it's going to be Stoney Benfield, Brian Dublé, Josh Roberts, Byron Jones, and Tony Wrestler that are going to be staying out, and they will resume the race lead.
Oh yeah, and I just got somebody took and sent me a message over here in Twitch says show us the 77. So we got a 77's in the pitch right now, but hey, he will be on here in just a second. There, he's got his Goldfish car running some orange and white. Got the playoff banner on the back. They got wolf pumps on the front. Running that Ford F-150 out there or whatever he's running there with his Goldfish. But there's Mr. Seven Crawford. You asked for it. Hey, we gave it to you a little big time. So thank you for the shout out there. And hey, give us a follow, a like, and a holler. Hey, we definitely appreciate it. A holler, a like, and a follow. That's the way I look at it. So no caution. This is all going on green flag here, Brad.
Yeah, and Stoney Benfield was taking it down, the 25 of Brian Huntley down on pit road. As the 14, you see ducking off on your screen, and he is into the inside wall.
Oh, 14.
Oh
Let me try,
no.
try to get the 14 there. Apologize to y'all for having a slow delay, but we're going to take and go back here to 14. And I think that was Mr. Tony Wrestler. So let's see what happened here. We can get a replay here. Let me back it up here a little bit. Sorry, we can't give you the instant replay. We are having some technical difficulties here, so we apologize for that. So let me rewind this and look like we go forward here. Brad, it looks like he took and was coming down to go into pit row and got a little too loose and kind of wrecked it a little bit and hit the wall coming out there. So that's what happens when you come in a little too fast and a little too hot on pit row there. And I apologize for having to rewind it like that, but the only way we can do it tonight because SDK's giving us issues, but you see them there taking and having that wreck here as we go back live here as they're all coming out on the Tony Wrestler's back on the track coming out on pit lane there, Brad.
Yeah, and you see there Levi and Trevor going to resume the race lead, first and second place. And the battle resumes really with Sheldon Fettig going to be sitting in third right now as they cross the line. We're on lap number 39 already, just about halfway through this race, Woody. So just want to take the time to say thank you to Tommy Delago in that 86 and Beef Jerky Unlimited. You can go to beefjerkyunlimited.com, get yourself some of the best, the world's finest beef jerky this side of the continent of North America.
Yes.
Out of the Great Lakes area, Woody, I'm sure you definitely have some more info on that.
Well, I tell you what, Tommy D's got some of the best beef jerky you ever put in your mouth, and I know you hadn't tried it yet, but I got a 6 pack sent to me. I think it might have been more than six, but he sent me some, and I tell you what, every bag that I tried, I loved. But my favorite was the cherry. I love that cherry. Now he's got some hot stuff. He got some mild stuff. He's whatever you want. He's got it. He's got over 40 something different flavors. So reach out to him and get him there. And Brad, I think we need to throw one little commercial up while we got some green flag going on here. And let's get one commercial up here and let's take a look out here and pay a bill or two. How about that?
How about we give them a side by side, Woody? Let's go to it. Brought to you by HMG Innovations. Thank you for the side by side draft.
Alrighty, welcome back here. I had to pay a bill or two there with Wolf Pumps. Hey, don't forget to go out there and give old Ed Wolf a call. I tell you what, he can build any dry sump oil pump you got, water pump. He builds them for planes. He builds them for sprint cars. He builds them for NASCAR. He even had one on Davey Allison's car when Davey won the Daytona 500. So he is well known out there in the racing field, even the NHRA and NASCAR. So give old Ed Wolf a holler out there. So we back to our leader, Mr. Levi McCartney and Trevor Zielinski. They just kind of taking it easy, Brad, and having a good old time out there.
Yeah, especially Levi. I mean, we know he got the win there last night in the Graham Construction Xfinity Series playoff race, locking himself into Vegas, looking to
Levi
do the
McCartney
same
and
tonight.
Trevor
But
Zielinski, they just kind
man,
of taking
Trevor
it
putting
easy,
the
Brad, and
pressure on,
having a good
looking
old
to get
time
the
out there.
race win because he himself did not Yeah, have such especially a hot
Levi.
win,
We know
race
he got
last
the
night,
win
wasn't
there
able to
last
make the
night in the
playoffs, so
Graham
he's looking
Construction
for some
Xfinity
redemption.
Series playoff race.
Looking for
Locking
that top
himself.
six, but more importantly, looking for the race win here at Auto Club Speedway in California.
Yeah, and Levi's thrown down to the low line there. As we see Trevor, he was taking the high line. So I wonder if he's going up there to kind of cool his tires down a little bit there where that truck will stick. But those two are having fun. That Toyota right there, it looks like a gravedigger, some kind of gravedigger paint scheme he's got on there. But he don't have the yellow thing on the back of his truck there. I thought he was in the playoffs there, so I don't know what happened to his yellow playoff bumper. But we have got a few more out there that is in the playoffs. So let's run back here and let's see if we can't take and check out the third and fourth place drivers. Y'all gonna have to bear with me if I do this. I'll apologize already, but we got Mr. Sheldon Fatigue coming up in number 41. And we got Mr. Byron Jones in fifth. And coming up here with Mr. Tony Rassler. And we're doing it the old way, and I'll apologize. And we got Mr. Mark Alkerson that's kind of new to us, been with us for a few races. And then we got Mr. Seven Crawford there, coming up in actually seventh place. He loves that seventh place, Brad.
Oh yeah, for sure. Still looking for him to be up in that top five at the end of this race, but having a strong run next to that number two of Brian Dublé. He might end up keeping that seventh place if he's lucky, but man, that number two is pretty strong tonight. 48 must have had an issue, Woody, in the pit road because Joe Tardif I see is now a lap down. Another guy I'd love to talk to or talk about during this race. Not a lap down right now. Last truck on the lead lap, sitting in 20th, but man, number one in our hearts for sure. That 006 of Bobby Narberg. Man, he's just putting in consistent laps all race long, representing that Wolf Pumps truck proudly. Uh, been there since the start. Love that guy. I really hope he gets a decent finish tonight. Stays on that lead lap for a long time.
Yeah, Bob's been working hard. I've been working with Bob some. He's figured out some settings and everything on iRacing. It's really helped him out a lot. He's been running some good consecutive laps, and you notice he's just taking his time back here because you never know when the big one's going to happen. And old Bob, he's one heck of a guy. One of our first members of the last year's Wolf Pump Racing League, and Bob O's going to stay with us forever. He's 78 years young, and I call him Pops. So he's a good old guy.
Yeah, it definitely is, and he's just doing everything he can to learn each week. Put in his time, does a lot of practice, but man, heck of a competitor every week. As we go back to the front here, though, that 23 just trying to find any sort of air that he can, but Man, Woody, as we keep going in longer into this race, that top lane is just getting better and better and better, and that's going to make it a lot harder to pass here because all that rubber is getting laid down, and the truck isn't as good on the bottom as it becomes unsettled. Uh, w- you know, is Trevor kind of maybe holding out, hoping for a caution, late race caution? Maybe he can get new tires, maybe dive bomb Levi at some point, or is he thinking this might go green and he might have to, play some chess and figure out his best move to get around Levi?
I think they're going to kind of stay together. They might be talking to each other and might be getting their a spotter to talk to each other and get them some information in their ears there because these guys are going to be running here before long as Top eSports out there running some different races and everything while we're off for a month there to next year. So these boys are going to go out there and represent, as we call it. And, I ain't got to say my most famous words in racing today because we ain't had but one caution flag and we had technical difficulties. So let's hopefully we have one more. Not really, but if we do have another caution, hey, y'all will hear the most famous words in racing before the night is over with.
Yeah, definitely. And as we see going into turn three, the 23 is making his move on Levi McCarty. He goes down low, tries the slide job, but Levi McCarty getting that high side to work for him. Trevor gonna have to tuck back in behind and just settle back in second place. But Woody, I'm thinking maybe he tried that to learn sort of what the truck had if he were to go to the inside of Levi later on in this race.
Yeah, he's testing the waters a little bit there for sure. So he's doing a great job, and I'm proud of both of them. They're doing great out there. Dublé is coming up in third. He's only half a second, a little over half a second behind the leaders. He's only 3/10 of a second behind the second place. And you got Tony Wrestler back here. These guys are back here saving those tires. And they're definitely doing a great job. And Josh Robertson, number 69, and Byron Jones riding out the top six. And we got some good racing going on. But the green flag pit stops, we had those earlier. And we're going to be having some more here before long because we're on lap 26. So let's hopefully we can see some good racing here. I just don't want to see no more green cautions there if we can keep from it.
Yeah, unfortunately, with your SDK tower and you not running SDK, it's stuck on lap 26. We're actually running lap 51 going to lap 52 right
Oh my
now.
lord, we sure are. I apologize for that, y'all.
No, all good, Woody, all good. I know it's kind of it's messing with us tonight, and it's weird that it was still up and not changing, even though it was still kind of running. But anyway, lap 52 here. We got 28 laps to go. Levi's sort of hoping that Trevor pulls another few of those moves because he keeps losing a little chunk of time each time. Sheldon Fettig is sitting back there. He's actually closing the gap. He was 2.5 seconds back um, after the pit stops. He's been able to close that gap in to 1.4 now. I think due to the fact that the 23 and the 51 have been fighting it out a little bit.
Yeah, they have, and I fixed that problem with the SDK because it's gone. That you won't see the tower here in a little bit, guys. I apologize for that, but hey, we got rid of the tower. We're gonna show you some good racing there. I figured out how to take care of that, so we got some green flag going on. And you see any battles going on back here in the back, Brad? I mean, you can probably look. I'm keeping eyes on the leader. If you find anything back there, let me know, and I'll switch it over to it.
Yeah, we definitely have whoa, what do we got back here? The 87, the 94 of Nicholas Pressey battling it out for the top 10 spot. The 87's got it, the 94 wants it. Another guy we haven't talked too much about right behind them, actually, the 66 of Cole Thomas. Another playoff driver here. Not having the greatest run tonight, but of course, with a caution flag, anything can happen. Sitting 12th place right now, kind of biding his time, hoping that he can get that truck into a top five position tonight.
Oh yeah, he's doing great. Is that number seven's coming up behind him there? Uh, Lord, I can't keep up with him now because I can't see numbers or nothing like that. But now Mr. Stony Benfield there is giving him a good run there. They battling out there, and then we're gonna go back to our 13th place car, Mr. Brian Hutley there. If you see him coming up, then you got George Jewell. Hey, Shasta's man out there. I don't know if Shasta's out there listening to us tonight, but '07 is running good. He's got his playoff. And then we got my man, Mr. Sean Kostritza, hey, running out there in 15th place there in the Wolf Pumps. Original Wolf Pump paint job, guys and girls. That is the original Wolf Pump paint job that my son, James Woodard, that is running race control tonight. We got to give him a shout out there, too, for helping us out here, not racing, but spending his time doing race control, helping Brad. We all three been working hard trying to get this going and trying to make things work right.
And what if we take it right up to the front here? We have a battle for second place. 23 tried to dive under the 51, which brought the 41 back into play. Sheldon Fettig is now diving under the 23, trying to make his move into turn one, looking to do that slide job coming up out of turn two. But man, that 23 pulling all the momentum on the top side. And he's got that 51 as well. Tires are getting a little bit looser now. He's a little squirrely coming off their side-by-side drag race into turn three. Looks like the 41 going to have a little bit of an advantage here, but again, the 51 going to tow that 23 behind him and give him some momentum coming out of the turn. And it's all going to be squared up down the front stretch as we enter lap number 57. But that 41 truck looking strong, looking like Sheldon might pull off another win in this league.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. And Sheldon, he's one of the big jerky guys, and that's I can tell you one thing. We got a nickname the big jerky guys, and that's called tire savers. Those guys know how to save tires. Tommy D's really worked with them a lot, and those big jerky guys, we had one race. I think they finished 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4. I don't remember exactly, but I know they was 1, 2, and 3. If Sheldon goes low on the inside, we got almost 3 wide coming out of the turn. And Sheldon, I believe Sheldon's heading down pit road.
Yeah, it looked like he was almost going to give Trevor some momentum there, but all of a sudden he just took that hard left turn. Hopefully, you get that thing woed down in time, but we're looking at our leaders here. Sheldon, I think he's trying an undercut situation here, Woody. I mean, lap 58 would be the last pit stop of the evening, assumingly we don't have any cautions, which, I mean, green flags, pit stops, you can't ever assume, but man, I'm watching this here. Levi's gone down to the bottom. He's going to go ahead and pit. He realizes the undercut's coming. Trevor's going to stay out with Byron Jones now, who has come back into play because of
Everybody's pitting,
everything
Brad.
fighting.
Everybody's pitting. It looks like they're all pitting in. Our leader's
No,
pitting.
no, I still have Trevor. Yeah, I still have Trevor up front here. Byron Jones sitting right behind him. Tony Wrestler behind him. So they're staying out. Josh Roberts staying out for right now. Brian Dublé and Seven Crawford also staying out. And then Levi McCarty, who's just sitting in the pits right now, waiting to go.
I believe Trevor's trying to put some laps on some people that's going into pits. But here he comes. Trevor's coming into the pits now. And then we got number 55 coming in behind him. So they're pitting together. So they might have some strategy going on. Both of them pitting together there as we see Trevor coming down pit row. And that's going to change your leader out to, let's see, who's going to be our leader.
Well,
No, it's Byron Jones. Mr. Seven Crawford is our leader right now.
and I'm watching sort of the battle for the cycle here once they cycle around. And I just watched the 41 pedal it around the
Oh, we got
51
a
as he
caution.
came
We
off.
got a caution.
And that just changed the whole complexion of this race, Woody. Seven Crawford probably just made the best move of the race by staying out that one extra lap, and he is going to be the only car who did so.
Well, I'm trying to find out who wrecked here. I'm trying to see if we can go back through the field. I believe it might have been
Was it
89.
Levi? Oh no.
I'm not for sure who it was. I don't know if you can find out, but I can't. And we got Seven Crawford is still our leader, so he might pit now, or he might not. Because if he pits now, the people that's already pitted, they're going to take over, which we don't have many laps left. We got about 10 lap shootout coming up here.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just running down the field, seeing what kind of damage we got, but I don't see much on anybody, to be honest, Woody. I don't know why that came out.
I don't have a
Anthony
clue. I seen some
Zirkle.
smoke, but I didn't see anybody that wrecked. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is the worst that could happen to us is our live timing's gone. And
I believe maybe the 95 possibly of Richard Sudduth.
see if you can
But
take
yeah,
a rewind back here, and
yeah,
you
I'll
find
take
it,
a
I'll
look.
get it for us. And we got Seven Crawford coming into the pits with the other cars following behind him. So we might have some strategy going on here. Number 94 is pitting in with him. Let me take and pull up the they got Nicholas Presley, look like Cole Thomas, and Stoney Brinfield. They look like four of them coming down in the pits there. Let's see if Stoney's in the pits. Yes, Stoney's in the pits. Brian Huntley's in the pits. Brian Dublay's in the pits. Byron Jones, he stayed
So
out. So Byron Jones might end up being our new leader unless he comes in the pits there.
yeah, so I was able to get a replay. It'd be a little bit far back now for you, but I will run down exactly what happened. As we're running through turn 3 and 4, the 30 of Charles Van Schaik and the 61 of Anthony Zirkle were battling for position. Anthony lost it just a little bit coming out of turn 4, and that got the 30 into his back end, and then it was all she wrote. The 61 took a spin, but no harm, no foul. Didn't take much damage, really. Uh, really no damage at all, and he's able to continue, but yeah, we did get a yellow flag out of that.
Yeah, we did. I'm kind of going through the field here, and I apologize for y'all seeing the craziness I'm showing up here. But I think when all this settles down, we'll give you exactly who the leader is here in the short. So y'all bear with us. And hey, Brett, you want to do one more side by side before we go green?
Let's do it.
American badass boy, I can get you some. Here I come, out the slums is where I'm from. My papa told me to take a stand and never run. And understand a man's work is never done. Keep your composure, never lose your integrity. Put the world on your shoulders, listen, you better be an honest man, a hard worker, and a good father. I work hard, but I play harder, damn right. We go hard and we give it hell and we do it well. God knows I'm off-road and you can tell. I'm proud to be American made every day. Nothing foreign, Dodge Ford or Chevrolet. It's in my blood, get in the mud, pursue my calling. Call me crazy, I let the babies do the crawling. We go extreme, backyard NASCAR. We live fast and we crash hard. You gotta get it for it's gone, cause everybody wants to be the king.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, welcome back. It's getting ready. The race truck's getting ready to drop off the track. Hey, you're going to get to hear them for the first time tonight. The famous words in iRacing as we're getting ready to come down. The truck drops off, and we're getting ready to go green, and we're waiting on that green flag. They're coming down to the start. Hey, good boogly woogly boys. We going racing one more time. It's Sheldon Fatigue. Hey, Shark Snaz. Hey, takes us down with Levi McCartney coming in behind with Trevor, number 23. And the number 76 is right in there, too. Hey, we got us three wide going into turn 3 or turn 4. Lord, look at them go, Brad, as they come down the back stretch.
Yeah, not something I wanted to see is my one of my truck team owners there in the 55, Byron Jones, Triple B Motorsports. He's sitting in the middle being sandwiched right now, and I'm hoping that truck doesn't get crushed. But man, driving the wheels off that thing as we see four wide coming out of turn four,
Hey,
going down the front stretch, and Byron Jones in the bottom of that now. Gonna try and take advantage here, Woody.
holy moly, we had them four wide, Brad. What a boy! Look at them three wide still. Three wide, almost four wide going into the turn there. And man, we've got trucks all over the place. Everybody's got those new Goodyear Eagles on there, and they got some new shoes, as we call them, and they are heading towards the front as we got our leader out there. I think that is Mr. Lord help me, Jesus. Let me get that pulled up here. I'll apologize. Look like hey, for sure. So we're going to take a look at the chopper cam here where we can take and see what's going on back here in the back, too. As y'all see the melees, everything going out. Looks like they're settled down a little bit, Brad, there. Kind of going into the turn 3 and 4, going down the front stretch now. We still got some battles going back here in the back here. We got, look like Bomb Dude back here, or Iago, somebody back here, Bomb Dude in the number orange and white car. But you see, so we got some good racing going on from the three wide coming out of the turn 3 and 4 there, or 1 and 2. Yeah, we take a look at Byron Jones's inside cockpit here, and you see what's going on. Him and Tony Rassler and everything right there together. And I'm gonna give you another view of the far chase here, and we'll take a look at that. And you can see these guys are driving awful close together. They was running 3 and 4 wide there at one time, and we got some good battling going back here in fifth and sixth place right now, Brad. Whoa, 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 whoa! We got us a wreck going on. Oh, we got a wreck in the back there. That was number 50. Well, I think that was Byron Jones that got involved there. Let me take a replay of that and see if we can get him back here. Let me find him here real quick. I'll apologize for being slow as Moses, slow as Santa Claus coming Christmas. Hang on here. Where did he go? Number Let's see if we can take a rewind back on Robert there. I apologize for the technical problems here, but let's take a look back here and see if we can find out what caused all this melee back here. As here we come uh, down the track there, and it might have happened in front of him there. Let's take a look. There it is. Oh yeah, it was. Was that 94 or was that 55 that got involved in that? Alrighty, I believe that was Nicholas Freshly that got involved in that. Let's rewind it just a little bit here from the far chase, the chopper cam. All righty, here we go. Alrighty, if you look at the replay here, we got him three wide coming down the back stretch there, and he gets a little loose on him. Nicholas Presley doesn't get into him, and that's caused a melee. And then looks like either Bobo or Sean uh, stretch got carried away in there. But let's get back up to the front where our leaders are. And we've got 10 laps to go, Brad. I think it's 9 laps to go. We're going to have about 7 laps to go here shortly. We're going to go to the static cam, TV cam here where we can keep an eye on a little bit of everybody, guys. Yeah, Tommy D, he's one of those tire savers, and you always got to look at him and to be up there in the front towards the end of the race. And we got Sheldon and Levi up there, and we got Trevor, we got Tony Wrestler. You know, Tony's been wanting to do good. Uh, I'm proud of him. I'm very proud of him. He's finally getting to race with some of the big guys and everything. Get up here in front. And shout out to his mama there, uh, working down there in Daytona there at the hospital. So give her a big old shout out because she definitely likes watching him. So everybody out there, we glad to see you watching. Hey, give us a follow, a like, and a share. And hey, we definitely love it as we getting ready to go back green flag racing. Oh yeah, Mr. Bobo back there. Hey, pops. Yeah, we are. The pace truck's getting ready to drop off. If he ain't already dropped off, as Levi brings us down to the start finish line there, so we're getting ready to go. And hey, good boogly wiggly, we're going racing one more time at the Auto Club in California. As Sheldon Fatigue takes us down into turn one with Levi McCartney on the inside, Sheldon. And look at that 66 trying to make a move on the inside of Mr. Trevor Galinsky. And the 55, Byron Jones there. If you look on their windshields and the spoilers there, you'll see we're 4 wide. Oh, Lord, there goes another one. Byron Jones into the. Oh, Lord, what a wreck. Holy moly, we got us a terrible one. Yeah, and I don't see a caution come out. That's that. No caution. I almost think that should have been a caution on that wreck. That was a big one. Hey, we could. As if Trevor gets in behind him there and kind of get him a push, as Sheldon Fatigue slides up in front of Tony, and we got some good racing. Levi stand at the bottom, and then you see the 66 and them dropping down to kind of take and get behind them, giving a little draft there. But Tony Wrestler's pushing Sheldon Fatigue towards the front there. It's Snaz, as we call him, and he's doing a great job. I'm very proud of Tony. He's doing an excellent job tonight. Whoa, we got another one, Rick. Cole Tom. Hey, 4 laps as Levi McCartney heads down towards the inside there, and Sheldon drops down low. That leaves the upper line with Tony Presley and Trevor up towards the top there, and then Levi slides, does a little slide job in front of 14 there. But Tony, he's that type of person. Hey, there's 4 laps to go. He's going for a win. He wants to be up there and get a win for definitely for sure. But at least he's in the top spot 3, and our top 6 move on to the championship race next week at Las Vegas. So it's going to be fun to watch them as Levi McCartney's pulling up there. And Tony's, I don't know what happened to Tony. He just dropped back just all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, and Tony right there dropped back to third, and then the 30, he got in front of him, so he's actually, they're swapping out third and fourth. Fourth and fifth right there right now is the 30 slides up in front of Tony Wrestler. Did a slide job there. So Tony's in fourth. The 30 truck, I can't see his name right now. And then Trevor, is that Cole that's in the 30? Charles Van Sykes. Okay. That's cool. Charles is in the 30. They're doing a great job as Tony's holding off there, trying to get in the top 5. He wants a top 6. That's definitely what he wants as we go down to the checkered flag next time around, ain't it, Brad? Are we on the white flag? Or we got 1 lap to go? All righty. Yeah, 1 more lap of Sheldon Fatigue. Hey, Mr. Snaz, I mean, is out there running in first with Levi. Now, Levi might make his move here, but you look at number 30. Hey, he is trying to make that move and stay in third place and keep Trevor out of there, but Trevor's kind of hanging in there and kind of blocks him from going up and sliding in front of him. So Trevor's doing a great job as 30 takes and he comes up there and gets a little side draft there. But it looked like Sheldon is holding them down going into 3 and 4. Is Levi's trying to make a move, but I don't think Levi's got anything for him. But 30's trying to take second place. Look out. He is going for second. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Hey, no. Hey, we got Sheldon Fatigue. Hey, winning another one tonight. Hey, we seen Trevor go up there and try to give him a great race. You know how they do, the big boys do, get up beside him, kind of bump him a little bit. Hey, he kind of hit him a little too hard there. And Sheldon just takes and parks it there, and starts it back up. Now he's giving us a good burnout as we're taking. Lord, he's doing a good burnout. Hey, we're very proud of him. Hey, congratulations, Naz Blank. Hey, we can't say what you wanted me to say, but hey, we used the first part of it. So give us a burnout right there. Park right there. There you go. Beautiful shot right there. If you got cameras, take those pictures. Let's see those flash bulbs go off as Mr. Sheldon Fatigue is your winner tonight. Now let's see if we can get them down here in the booth there, Brad. I don't know if we can. Don't know if my race control buddy's out there got them moved down here yet, but he's working on it there and getting all the top three in here. All right. Hey, Mr. Charles Van Dyke, hey, what a run, bud. What a run you had. Oh, yeah, it was definitely a wild finish there, man. I was watching some of y'all 3 and 4 wide out there. What did you think about that? Well, congratulations on your third place finish. Hey, one heck of a race. Had some good green flag laps. Had like 3 cautions, I think, maybe 4. And congratulations on your third place win. And anybody out there you want to throw some love to? All righty. Well, thank you again for racing with us. We appreciate that. And congratulations again for your third place finish. And Brad, can you grab our second place finish, last year's champion? Well, well, well. We finally get to the Snazzy. What's up, Snazzy? And congratulations for a first place victory, bud. Hey, yeah, you did a great job. It's lucky you wasn't back there in the last probably 5 or 6 laps. We had them at one time 4 wide racing around the track. I mean, they were 4 wide, 3 and 4 wide for a few laps, and I'm glad you wasn't back here at all. But you ran a heck of a race. You came back from where you was, like you said, and you came up to the front and you took the win. And I know you was saving those tires, but you did a great job, and they were very proud of you, Sheldon. Yeah, it did. Hey, I'm very proud of you, and congratulations again for your win. Hey, you deserved it, and I know you want to throw some love out there to somebody. Well, this hopefully you are because it's going to be in Las Vegas. So, hey, we see you there giving us some good burnouts. Burn them down, Sheldon. Burn them down. As we call him now, his new name is Snazzy, but I won't add the bleep to it. So, hey, congratulations again, and thank you again for a heck of a race. All right, Brad, you got any comments left there out there, bud? Hey, the old saying is, good thing we had a backup plan, right? Hey, yes. All righty. Well, congratulations to all our drivers out there, first, second, and third, and fifth, and fourth, and sixth, and all of them that makes the playoffs to the championship race next week at Las Vegas. Thank you again for tuning in to Top Esports here on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. We want to thank all y'all again, and all y'all have a great night out there. And don't forget the most famous words in iRacing. Good boogly woogly. Everybody have a great night.